What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be continuing with our Spider-Man series, and we are on to episode 4 of season 1. We just finished our first little two-part act on the Spider Slayer with the Smiths, Alistair and Spencer, I believe. I might have got that wrong and butchered it, but Alistair's the one still alive, and he's the one we need to focus on for now because he works for Wilson Fisk. We also got a lovely little cameo by him and Norman Osborn, which I love to see. So I'm really interested to see what we get in this episode now, and if it's going to continue that arc, or if we're going to get some new villains and some new dynamics. I'm all for it. But either way, that's enough of me rambling on now, guys. I think we're going to jump into the reaction right now. So I hope you all enjoy, and let's see what we get. Here we go, Spider-Man. I always think of the old X-Men theme tune when I listen to this. That's the most popular one I remember in my head. I'm definitely going to have to do X-Men at some point. And the new X-Men 97. Doc Ock. Oh, I can't wait to see Doc Ock, man. And Venom. Doc Ock and Venom. They're the two I'm really looking forward to. There's a good old Spider Slayer. And there is Venom. Ooh, so we're starting by a train tracks with a train.
I can't believe it.
And Spider-Man on the top. He has a date. He has a date with Felicia. He's got a date with Black Cat.
But after that Spider Slayer business, I didn't think she'd ever let me see her again.
Why'd you want to date with her after you had Mary Jane show up to your door last episode, Peter? Damn.
Peter Parker? I'm here to... Relax.
Oh my god.
Felicia's just a simple, sweet, regular girl.
Who is absolutely loaded. Hey, they got a golf cart to take you from the gate to the front door. That is mad. That is crazy. I like how much Felicia Hardy's been featured so far, though.
Come in, Mr. Parker. I'll announce you.
They've even got a butler, man. What? I know those tentacles anywhere. We got Doc Ock in the building.
Aunt May's whole place could fit in this one room. And they're told a scrimmage.
Got no subtlety.
Security.
Parker! You brought flowers.
Yeah, you just picked them
Oh,
out of your vase.
nothing. The old one get wet?
Shall we
It's kind of chilly out, but I'll keep you warm.
I'll get a jacket.
That is a line. Ugh. Parker is the man right now.
Felicia!
Why does Doc Ock want her? Look at that man in his suit. He looks so cool. I wonder why he wants her, though. Maybe for ransom? Man's walking off to the moon.
4 metallic arms?
I keep telling you.
Did you notice anything else about him?
Look, I don't care whether you believe me or not. Felicia's for her.
My daughter, where is she? What happened to her?
Funny how they're laughing, yet they live in a world where Spider-Man exists. There was a giant lizard in the news last week. Spider Slayer, but yeah, tentacles are unrealistic.
Dr. Octavius.
You know him?
Oh, she knows him.
The Hardy Foundation refused to grant money for his outlandish experiment.
It is! It's a ransom!
Revenge.
Dr. Octavius? Otto Octavius? It can't be. I was
And
dead.
Spider-Man knows him.
And the man who ran the camp was Dr. Otto Octavius.
Ah, so this is how he knows him in this universe.
But then Dr. Octavius said something I'll never forget.
Science is the important thing. All that we do in its service.
What could have
A
changed
cool little
him?
backstory. I wonder if it is just straight revenge or if he wants to ransom her for money. By the looks of it, it looks like straight revenge.
An octopus by any other name?
Please.
No, of course you haven't. That's
No wonder she turns into the Black Cat.
to Dr. Octopus. It started with my colleagues.
You watch, in this universe she won't now.
I would master fusion power eventually. Of science that she was. She cut off eternity to a miserable basement. I could no longer afford them. Nothing would stop me.
Oh my god. Leveled the whole building.
Dr. Octavius vanished in that explosion.
And Otto Octavius born.
This is J. Jonah Jameson, Presentry Communications. I have a message.
I love seeing J. Jonah Jameson.
We're prepared to meet your demand. Please call me here. Cast is over. We want Felicia back as long as she isn't harmed. That.
Cut the station ID.
Phone call straight away.
As long as you can. Stop fussing. I've seen enough.
This is Dr. Octopus. Accepting your...
I'll switch us off the air.
Insist we keep it on the air. I want the whole world.
Oh, he wants it broadcasted.
Is she okay?
Sometimes in the name of science.
If anything happens to her, I'll...
What?
I love his accent.
You're a symbol of everything that's wrong with this country.
J.
You're a
Jonah
lunatic.
Jameson.
You should be put away for the rest of
You
your...
dare talk that...
You're just a coward who kidnapped a helpless girl.
Oh my god. This is not a way to hostage negotiate.
Who's a coward is? I want you personally to deliver...
If that was real, Jonah has just got that girl killed.
Unless you're the coward.
Oh.
Instructions laid up.
He wants me to bring it.
Jonah's shitting himself now. Oh, that's hilarious.
To face at last.
The FBI promised to stay clear. Now show me the girl.
Requests.
If you've heard her...
She's in perfect. But as for you,
Hands up.
Not so much.
that's simple. You brought him, didn't you?
Web-headed...
Hey, it's nice to see you too, Picklefoot.
There's one thing anybody should be able to believe is that J. Jonah Jameson and Spider-Man do not work together.
It may very well be the last thought.
Oh, he's caught it. Just about.
Threat to me. Listen carefully. Now that I have I want twice the ransom.
He just sent him flying. What a shot though, straight out the window.
You're not gonna get rid of me that... There.
I think he did get rid of you that easily.
Who asked you to help?
The Daily Bugle.
For all I know, you might be working with that lunatic.
Told him the city was better off because of you. Maybe I was wrong.
More than anything Octavius' tentacles could do to me.
Everybody just turns on Spider-Man for everything.
Well, that's not gonna get them back. And if Spidey can't do it, maybe Peter Parker can.
Is he gonna try and bait Otto with his being Peter? Maybe a personal connection might work.
Get to him.
No, no, wait.
We're tampering with the most important science. Unless we understand that... Let me talk to him.
Surprised he let him.
You never wrote that. You were testing me, weren't you?
Cold fusion battery.
Of course. I'd give anything.
Then you're the perfect one to bring me the ransom. And after that,
Usually it's the spider that tries
He's got a little admirer.
an abandoned rocket assembly plant. What a perfect...
I wonder how he's gonna stop Octavius as Peter Parker.
Don't worry. Everything's going to be okay.
is that the money?
Jonah has got no faith in anybody but himself. I love it.
Let me show you the purpose this will serve. Then they can hang around for a while. Fusion.
They can hang around.
Enough
They're not going
power to
anywhere.
lift
Looks like the Death Star.
depths of poverty and power.
The top of that looks like the Death Star.
Replace a dozen nuclear power plants
Well, yes.
That's crazy. Imagine the power in that.
that destroyed my laboratory. Also welded in your
Ah.
exoskeleton, melding of metal to flesh and bone.
Reminds me of Flash Thompson. All hands.
Times as fast, and they are the great imaginable.
Dr. Octavius, you've been paid.
I can't get over how much the top of that circle looks like the Death Star.
Insult my intelligence.
But you've got your money.
Don't.
You promised to let them go.
What?
He was never gonna let him go.
Of power, my student. Listen and learn.
can teach me.
Oh, no?
Ooh, you didn't like that.
Even Parker didn't deserve that.
Now saying something coming from Jonah.
Victim of an accident. And any?
Don't touch her!
At least now he can come back into Spider-Man.
No vacation. Don't talk about on-the-job help.
Clinging to walls won't
There's that quippiness I was missing.
turn friends' molecules fried.
Well, that's what I love about life. I'm going as fast as I can, Miss Hardy.
How does it
And it's not quick enough.
feel that you could change things, Spider-Man?
I'm surprised his super strength don't make him strong enough to just rip the rope.
An electromagnet.
Last thoughts to contemplate before I put an end to your...
When he's on a roll. But here's web in your eyes.
Webbed his glasses.
Drop me. Come on.
Would you not just take off your glasses in that scenario? Would be the quickest option, right?
Just get Ock over here. You six-armed Neanderthal.
No fool am I, Spider-Man.
He noticed. He noticed the magnet.
Do something!
Octavius is right. Unless...
Get away from
He's taking the Death Star out. That's it.
For your life's work.
That's it. Destroy the Death Star. Ha! What a good way to bait him. Now he's only got 10 seconds to save Jonah and Felicia.
Hang on!
Yeah. Carrying him by his leg. I really want him to still be in. Oh, he's not holding Jonah by his leg still.
Away.
Oh no. Peter!
Gotta go find Parker.
Sure. Fine. Some date, huh? Want to give it another try?
Well, Parker, I
Oh.
don't usually allow myself to be taken.
I respect that.
Hey, it looks like they're gonna get themselves another date.
Told
Parker is the ladies' man right now. What a cool prison.
cage, not against the genius.
Look at how they got his tentacles across all of the rooms. That's really cool. It's because they can't take it off him. That's so sick. That's so cool. I really like that episode. I'm so glad we got to see Dr. Octopus for the first time. He looked awesome and I loved his accent. I just really like the premise of his story this episode. And I like the interesting way that they did his backstory with Peter Parker being a teacher for him as a child at a summer camp. I thought that was quite cool. I really, really liked him as the villain for this episode. I love that we brought Felicia back for another episode. Another date gone wrong between her and Peter Parker, but at least it looks like they're going to get a third first date. J. Jonah being in it again. I love to see J. Jonah Jameson. He always puts a smile on my face with his cocky bravado, his masculinity and ego, and the way he manners himself, his mannerisms, and just the way he holds himself. I just love Jonah. I think he's so funny. I love Peter Parker as well. I love Spider-Man's quippiness when he's fighting. I think that's just great. And I think the action scenes in this show are really good as well, especially for when it came out. Like, I always have a lot of fun with them. I think they're just quite interesting stories, and I like how well-rounded they are in the time that we have to watch the episode. I think it's just really fun. I really enjoy it. I can't wait to see what's in store for the next episode. I like that this was a self-contained one though, rather than a continuation of the last, and we can go into our different stories with our different villains. I think that's fun. I'd love to see more of Doc Octopus in the future, but I'm sure we will. I'm sure that that prison isn't going to hold him too long. I'd also like to see more Felicia and J. Jonah, but again, we're getting so much of them at the moment. I'm actually really, really satisfied with how much character development we're getting for every character, and we're constantly bringing them into every episode rather than like leaving them to hang out to dry. Like, I like that Felicia was in this episode as well as the Spider Slayer ones. I like that Jonah's been in all of them. I like that There's a bit of continuity and continuation throughout the 4 episodes so far, and hopefully we can get more throughout the line. Like, I like the Flash Thompson reference, etc. I like some of the other minor characters that are appearing in the other episodes as well. I think that's all really fun and good. So yeah, I think this series at the moment is just a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it, which is the most important thing. I can't wait to see the rest of the season and get more into the series as we gradually go. Hopefully we're going to come across more iconic Spider-Man villains and iconic Spider-Man storylines. The only thing I'm a little bit surprised of is we haven't seen too much of Harry and too much of MJ. But at the same time that we haven't seen too much of them, I actually really like that, because we're focusing on a lot of different characters that aren't the 2 primary ones for Spider-Man, being Harry and MJ. I like that we're exploring different dynamics and different relationships right now before getting into those ones. I just hope that when we do get into those ones, we do develop them properly and take the proper time to invest into those characters and give them enough screen time to be relatable and enjoyable to watch. That's the only thing I would say on that. But all in all, I've got no complaints. Again, another perfect episode for me. A lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction as well. And if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate your support on these videos, guys. It does mean the world to me, and it does really help motivate me to getting as many videos out as I can, and just to keep uploading, because the most important thing is that you guys enjoy them and I enjoy making them, and we can just discuss them, interact with them, and build our own little community and just have a little chill space where we can discuss these things and enjoy these things together, which is the most important thing. But this is going to be me signing out now, guys. So like I said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one. So take care, everyone. Peace.